Welcome back to the channel. My name is Atreus. I'm coming at you live from the ATL, bringing you that gaming news and entertainment commentary that you love so much. Today, we had a whole lot of conjecture on Twitter yesterday about what it means to be a Mary Sue character and who's not a Mary Sue character or not. And we gonna get into it. Be back right with you. Okay, guys, before we jump into this, I just want to make sure that y'all are following me on Instagram. That's ATRAES underscore. And on Twitter, that's the number 4TRAES. Making sure that you're keeping up with the Joneses and everything that I got going on with the channel. We're going to have a lot of fun together, talk a lot of shit. I'm pro bullying over here. So you want to talk shit to me, any criticisms, or if you just want to roast me in general, I'm all for that. I do not block people on Twitter. So if you feel like you just want to come and roast the channel for the fun of your own channel or something like that, you can do that. I don't block people. So let's get into it without wasting any more time. So yesterday on Twitter, there was this whole back and forth online about, Mary Sue characters and what it means. And I came across this tweet, and this tweet went viral, as you can see. 7,600 retweets, 518 quote tweets, 58,000 likes. So it says, a woman equals woke, talented equals Mary Sue, black equals political, and gay equals agenda. Now, I'm not going to get into the gay part yet, but I mean, we did see a high-ranking Disney executive say they have a not-so-secret gay agenda in a leaked conference call.
Watch this.
Roberts and like our leadership over there has been so welcoming to like my like not at all secret gay agenda, and so like I feel like
so it's not like well, anyway. And then at the end they say, when will this brand of film criticism end? It won't until something changes. So let's go ahead.
I don't even want.
Let's go ahead and look at what the definition of a Mary Sue character is. Says a type of female character who is depicted as unrealistically lacking in flaws or weaknesses. I think that's pretty accurate. So, let's talk about some popular female characters, right? Let's get some of the obvious ones out of the way. Yeah, the bride from Kill Bill. Everybody loved her. Black Widow, obviously. Arya Stark. Old girl from the Resident Evil franchises. Any female character Angelina Jolie plays. Fucking 11. The biggest TV series online right now, or just in TV in general, is headed by an 18-year-old girl named Millie Bobby Brown. Okay? I mean, even to video games. Bayonetta, Aloy, Claire Redfield. I mean, I can go on and on and on about this. The simple fact of the matter is, all of these characters are flawed characters who have their own issues. What a Mary Sue is this created female character who's meant to be a symbol for all women, that you can do whatever you want, and that's not, it doesn't do anything. There is not a single male character, okay? There's not a single male character who is just flawless. And I'll even give you the female the male Mary Sue. You wanna know who he is? Go ahead and take a good guess. The male Mary Sue character that nobody likes. Well, before now, nobody liked. Go ahead, take a good guess. Don't worry, I'll wait. Superman. Fucking Superman. Now I know what you're gonna say. Well, wait a minute, people love Superman. No, they don't. People love Batman. Okay? For the longest time, people have always preferred Batman over Superman. Why? Because the simple fact of the matter is, Superman is a bitch ass nigga with all the powers in the world, and he's a Boy Scout. He has no issues. Like, what are his issues? People love Batman because motherfucker got issues, bro. Like, Batman got issues. He has no powers, and he's beating up all of Gotham. People love Batman. Nobody likes Superman. Now, recently, Superman became really popular after the Injustice run in comics. Now, any comic book nerds out there can correct me if you feel like Superman was more popular back then feel free to roast me in the comments. But from my point of view, as somebody who's not into comics like that, I feel as though Superman became really big when the idea of him possibly being a villain came about. And I don't blame the nigga. I mean, you mean to tell me that your villain over there in your hood, who you refuse to kill, come over here and kill my girl, and you couldn't stop that nigga? And now I gotta come back and kill him myself. After I finish giving him this fade, Bruce, you finna get this fade too. Cause truth be told, you was a bitch nigga too, cause you won't kill nobody. But I'm gonna kill this dude, alright? And then I'm gonna kill you, and then everybody else in the rest of the world is gonna be under my control since my girl gotta die. Yeah, I feel you, Clark. And that's when I started rooting for Superman. Not because he was slaughtering a bunch of people. Like, wait a minute now. I don't want to let my toxic masculinity show. I'm just saying, it was just showing that Clark was as flawed as the rest of us. He's as human as the rest of us. And that's why people started fucking with him. But anyway, yeah, man. I find it funny that people want to pick and choose when nerds or gamers are woman hating. They don't hate women. You hate criticism. And what a lot of people need to understand is that these people don't really believe this. You don't really believe that people are criticizing that She-Hulk CGI because they like the idea of controlling women's bodies. That makes no sense because nobody's complaining about her body. People weren't complaining about her body. People were complaining about the way that her face looked. All right? People aren't complaining about GTA having a female lead because they don't like women. They're complaining because you're trying to pander and you're making it a point, we're not going to punch down on certain groups. Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is the shining light of what it means to be a Mary Sue. Her powers were not earned. She was in the right place at the right time, and an Infinity Stone exploded in front of her. She faced no challenges throughout that entire movie. Nobody could compare to her in power. And the entire film was just a virtue signaling, we hate men parade. Who can relate to this? Now, it's fine if you just want to throw that out and you just want to signal to women that, hey, this is our movie. But you can't go on a circuit saying, you know what, fuck these white guys. It wasn't made for them. I mean, listen, you see my skin color. If you expecting us to come save you, I mean, it's only about 22 million of us. How the fuck you gonna tell 130 million of the goddamn country to go fuck off, but come see the movie though? Nah, it don't work like that. Now I want to show y'all a clip. Okay? I'm gonna show y'all a clip. This clip is from the Fresh and Fit podcast. I want to show this to y'all because I want y'all to see the possible, I'm not saying definite, the possible the possible effects that the media have on young women. I want y'all to see that. Let's go ahead and play the clip.
Well, tell me about this self-defense.
I don't even want to say that.
Like, no. I really want to hear this because I might save your life. Because real talk, any of you ladies that really think you can fight a man, you're fucking stupid. I'm dead serious. Hold on. Let me finish. If you seriously think, if any lady on this panel seriously thinks you can fight a man, you're fucking stupid. Mm-hmm. You're literally retarded. Mm-hmm. And I don't give a fuck if I offend your feelings. That might save your life.
I'm not offended.
I might save your life. Because real talk, if you think you can sit there and do you went to a jiu-jitsu class, or you went to an anti-rape class, or you think that you did some Krav Maga and you could actually get a guy off you, bro, a 12-year-old boy will literally fuck any of you all up at the table.
Let me address what he just said there. Ladies, you can take as many self-defense classes as you want. But those don't do anything. Because if you come across just an average man who's capable of anything, just the basic level of fighting, there's no amount of flipping and twisting and judo kicks and none of that shit matters. Because you can't do the same amount of damage to him that he can do to you. If he catches you just one time, let's say, for instance, you beating his ass. I'm talking about you hitting combos. You know what I'm saying? The guy in the back's going, what you hit? You know what I'm saying? The killer instinct guy's going, hyper combo! All that nonsense. And he just managed to get you one good time on the chin. It's over with. It's over with. Let's get back into it.
I promise you. Men are physically superior to women. There's a reason why there's an NBA, not a WNBA. There's a reason why high school boys destroy women national team in soccer. There's a reason why Serena Williams lost to a hungover guy ranked 97th in a tennis exhibition match.
That's true. Serena Williams is the number one one of the top 10 athletes of all time, and lost a tennis match, an exhibition match, to a guy that's ranked like, I don't know, 100 and something in tennis. And I didn't know this, but apparently he was hungover. So, I mean, and even Serena Williams has said that she doesn't want to compete with men because she would get destroyed by men, and he showed you that.
World champion, best tennis player ever, destroyed by a man that's hungover. You cannot compete with a man. Men are physically superior to women in every which way. If you try to fight a guy, you're going to lose. My best suggestion, get a gun or run. We're talking about fighting a guy straight up, and you nodded.
And some of these were cut because a lot of the girls were rambling on, and I didn't want the clip to be very long, so I cut some small increments.
You heard I could fight a man, and I was like, "You drunk?"
But this is getting to a point because I want you to see something.
Go ahead.
Wait.
She's next. Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to the bartender.
And you said you could beat up a guy too, which is hilarious.
Hold on. So yes. Sparring training for boxing. Yes. Keep laughing. That's fine. We can go around when you're done.
You seriously think you can fight me?
Yes. And I knock you out.
And I knock you out.
And I knock you out. I'm not saying that she's getting this from watching too much TV. I'm not saying that shit. But I'm also not saying that she's not getting this from watching too much TV. You tell me, where could and before I even get to that, let's just.
So, but the reason that you're.
Can we set it up?
We can do that.
Yo, she's delusional, bro. She's delusional.
So,
Tell the chat, how tall are you? How much you weigh? Real quick. Just
5'8", 180.
She said 5'8", 180.
All right.
You know how big this is? Myron Gaines, the other half of the Fresh and Fit podcast. This man is 6'3", 210 pounds, and a former federal agent. And this young woman is perfectly comfortable with saying at 5'8", 180 pounds, I could knock you out.
My turn. So not on no ratchet shit. Literally. Like, it just comes down to that technical shit. But when you're in fight or flight, like, you're actually in the situation of, holy fuck, my significant other is beating the fuck up on me. You're in the survival mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm prepared to fight you, that's a different story. But if we're in survival mode, like, personally, you know, there's a difference.
The scenario was fighting a man. Now you're talking about self-defense, which, I mean, if you're going to say self-defense, I think the best self-defense is either a gun or you run. Trying to fight a guy, you're going to take an L. Trying to grapple a guy is even worse. And you saying that you can box me, I mean, with all due respect, you're delusional. You're delusional. You're literally delusional.
Okay, can I say what I have to say?
I'm next after you. I don't even know what to. Ladies, just all I'm going to say, because this is very destructive. Here's the thing that scares me. I tell women all the time, if you're ever in a situation, number one, you know, if there's a violent situation with a potential guy, number one, don't be close to him. Number two, run, because you cannot physically compete with him. Now, if you're in a situation where you're self-defense, whatever, hopefully you have a weapon, because that's going to be the only real equalizer. The advice that you're giving is destructive, because.
So yeah, you get what I'm getting at here. Now, listen, are there young men out here who hate women? Maybe. I don't think so, but I'm not going to dismiss the idea that there are. If you're a man and you hate women, why would you spend your time hating women? Just go be gay. there's nothing wrong with that. Just go be gay. But then you say you're not gay. So then, like, why would you have resentment? Okay, cool. But hate, it's a little bit weird, bro. But I don't believe it exists like that. Are there men who are hypersensitive to woke stuff? So any sniff or whiff of anything woke in a movie, TV show, or video game, or any form of art whatsoever, they blow up? Absolutely. I'm with you on that. Prime example. The Prey movie, I was able to look at some of the woke stuff and get to the heart of the movie. I thought it was a good movie. There's some people who can't, respectfully. But you can't keep doing this. It's not sustainable. It's not gonna work. So we gotta accept the criticism, man. Focus on making a good movie, and if you want female leads, write them in there. Make female leads, no problem. Make good female leads with stories, flaws, good characteristics, bad characteristics, whatever the case may be. But stop trying to advertise it like, oh, we're women and what the fuck? Like, we don't need any of that. All right? What do y'all think, man? Leave a like or dislike, comment, subscribe, share this video out, hit the notification bell, and let's continue the conversation down in the comments, man. I'll holler at y'all later. Deuce. Fuck.
Ultra Combo!